Hi guys, and welcome to the FireButton Podcast.
Podcast number 9.
Yes, podcast number 9, Jay. I'm Steve. With me I have Harry, Adam, and of course Jay. Our topics this week will be what we've been playing, as usual. Addictive games that we can't stop playing, and games that we really should stop playing because they're a little bit shit.
But we can't.
Yeah, but we can't.
We still come back to them.
Yeah. So, what have we been playing, guys? Oh wait, no.
What have we been playing?
So, as I previously stated...
Yeah, so what have we been playing? I'm going to start. I've been playing some Duke Nukem 3D. Because recently there was a humble bundle for the, Awesome Games Done Quick.
You're not being very humble about having a humble bundle. Just being ironic.
No, I'm not very humble. And it's like, okay, I went for the shit tier, just like $1. Just over $1 to get sort of Shadow Warrior Complete, Shadow Warrior Classic and Duke Nukem 3D Megaton Edition.
Shadow Warrior.
Yeah, I've been playing Duke Nukem 3D Megaton Edition, which is Duke. It's Atomic plus all the mission packs. It's like sort of.
So for you younger kids, that's all the DLC.
Yeah, basically. And I played the vanilla 3 episodes way back when. I never played the fourth one for Atomic, so I've been through that recently. It's alright. I've been through Duke It Out in DC, which is alright. I've been through Nuclear Winter, which is fucking shit. And I'm on Duke Caribbean, Life's a Beach, which it started actually kind of good. So, yeah, that was what I've been playing.
Okay, fair enough. I've been playing FTL.
FTL, what's that?
The other half of FireButton who aren't here, the lazy bastards. It's a spaceship adventure roguelike game.
FTL.
Faster than light.
Faster than light.
You're a little ship. You've got to deliver some information to the Federation. You're being chased by rebels at every turn, and basically you move around a star system, gathering stuff, parts to upgrade your ship.
So it's kind of a strategy thing, isn't it?
Yeah, you're exploring star systems, and basically, you know how Star Trek has Monster of the Week episodes where they could do this or they could do that. Yeah, a lot of that happens. Like, you'll jump into a star system, like, you find a mysterious floating, testicle. Do you prod it, or do you leave it alone? And
So it's Oregon Trail space.
Well...
Ish.
I suppose I can see what you're saying. There's a lot of luck or I think there's a lot of random number game stuff involved, because chance can affect a lot of similar circumstances.
Spike's been playing this. I think from what I've seen, it looks very old school, like
the ship's
RPG almost.
Yeah. The actual combat's quite fun and strategic as well. You've got to pick apart the subsystems of all the ships you fight, disabling their weapons or their shields or their engines, or just be an evil bastard and cut off their oxygen, watch them suffocate.
Ow!
And then they board you, and you have to fight them off in the med bay because you have no other chance. Because your guys are all lemons.
Intriguing.
Well, not really lemons, just shit at fighting. Anyway, what have you been playing then, guys?
I'll take Harry on this one.
Right. I have recently downloaded Worms Armageddon on Steam. I already had Worms Armageddon on PlayStation from years and years back, but I got it because I used to play so much way back when, and it's kind of nice playing a bunch of it now and then as well, because I used to play so much, and I wanted to get the Steam version because it's got all the extra shit in that the PlayStation one doesn't. So I'm like,
what was extra?
There's extra weapons, there's extra voices, you've got a real uber customized level thing. I mean, you can customize the PlayStation one to some certain extent, but not to the extent you can on the PC one. I mean, you can have a lot of fun.
The PC, you can sort of balance your weapons, the strengths,
you can change
how much
them
you
all.
get, the frequency of different weapons crates or tool crates and stuff.
Yeah.
You can actually decide how often dud mines happen, or the timer on your mines. You can have instant mines on any weapon set.
It's so.
Doesn't that make you happy? Actually, now I think about it.
Yeah, the instant mines are my waifu.
So stupidly customizable. So yeah, I've been enjoying me some worms. I should
Some
probably
highly
go to the doctor.
customizable
Yeah,
and malleable worms.
Highly custable worms that I should go to the doctor for. That's very good. What about you, Adam?
I've
Knock something off, carry on.
gone a little more in time and playing Black Flag.
Okay, Assassin's Creed Black
Assassin's Creed Black Flag. It is brilliant, just the fact that you can go around in along the seven seas of the
The Seven Seas.
seven seas.
This is important.
It's a very modern game, yes.
I like it. What do you do in it?
Blow ships up,
Is that it?
Well, it's mostly it's instead of like the other Assassin's Creed series, there's a lot more ride your boat.
You ride a boat, you do the
Destroy
3
the
dungeons, you
boats.
get the Triforce, and then you beat Ganon.
Yes, this is Zelda.
What do you like to do on it?
Blow ships up
Alright, fair enough.
and capture flags.
That's cool.
Okay.
That's Assassin's
Steve is
Creed
pulling a
black flag.
face for those who can't see through the
Oh
microphone.
yeah, it's just Adam's adorable.
Well, I don't have much knowledge on
No.
games. I just play them, you know.
I only care about playing them, whatever.
Right. Okay then. So our first topic then: addictive games that we can't stop playing.
Yeah, I think everybody's had that one or two or maybe hundreds of games that they
You just can't put down.
yeah. You,
Like a good book.
you sort of finish, you die or something. You're like, I'm gonna give it one more try. Fuck it, yeah, just one more.
Very Moorish gaming then.
Yeah.
Alright, so what's your Moorish game?
My Moorish game, I've had loads, but to be honest, the latest one is definitely Super Hexagon.
I knew you were going to say
Yeah,
that.
you know I'm going to say that because you hear a lot
I've
of it.
witnessed the one more, this time.
I
Yeah,
really
we-
like the music on that. It's brilliant.
Yes. Chipsell. She's an Irish chiptune musician. She's great. The game itself is by Terry Kavanagh, the 6Vs guy. And I played it quite a bunch when I first got it and dug it out recently again. And it's like, I had that third stage to do. And I was playing it so much, and I couldn't beat it. But I was playing like the hyper version of the first and second, couldn't beat them either. And then one night, I'm just like, okay, gonna play loads of the third stage, and I beat it, and I'm like, fuck yeah! So,
Did you have to slow down your pulse, give yourself some kind of medical advantage, seeing things slower?
no, it's, well, caffeine. Maybe I do a bit of the caffeine.
Performance enhancing drugs.
Yes, okay. And, I sort of beat that stage, and I'm feeling really good about myself. So I tried the hyper version of the first stage, which I couldn't beat either. And after playing the third one so much, it all seems slow, and I'm like, I can do this. I die the first time at about 50 seconds, and I'm like, 50 seconds? Fuck! There's only 10 more to go. And it's like, so the second go on, I beat that, and I'm like, let's do the next one. So, hyper version of the second stage, I actually spend about an hour. I am determined to do it that night. So, I've got three Steam achievements with the same date on for like 3 of the stages that I just like sat there doing. And then I got to the last one, and it fucking wipes my ass. I can get about 25 seconds on it after weeks of playing.
I think Super Hexagon is basically you are a cursor and you've got to basically move out of the way of incoming lines.
Yeah, you sort of in the middle, you around a hexagon. That's not always a hexagon, but and you triangular cursor. There are all these hexagons coming in toward the middle, and they've all got like a little break in them. So you got to go through the gap without touching any of the walls. And that's the game. But seriously, it's addictive shit. It's brilliant.
Awesome.
See, when it comes to this topic, addictive Moorish games, I have a serious fucking problem because every time I get a new game, I'm stuck to it for a week, even if it's complete garbage.
New toy syndrome.
Yeah. Some games manage to break that mold and go into an entire month. I can think of fighting games, obviously, as well, because there's always the classic, you've got your mates around and just one more round! Just one more go!
Yeah.
But I think it's going to have to be XCOM for me. XCOM Enemy Unknown. I can put that game on and I'm playing it. I start in the afternoon. No shit, it's 4 a.m.
A week later.
Yeah, a week later. So, someone's put an IV drip in of all my food and vital fluids and a catheter.
While you weren't paying attention.
Hey Steve, work cord. What is this work?
Aliens! I need to stop the aliens. But, I think I've already said about XCOM before. It's basically a, turn-based strategy game. You've got to build up your squads, and you've got to tech up, research the aliens themselves to fight them back. But no, it's just, you can get into it, like any of these games really, you get so into it, and then all of a sudden, you've been there for 6 hours, and you still want another biscuit of it,
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
You could say it's addictive.
Yeah.
Well done, Adam.
Very perceptive. Yeah. I don't know, I mean... Addictive games in general, though, they're total bastards for me, because there's always new games out these days that are all nice and interesting. Especially this time of the year when we're not in the summer, but we're also past the winter, so, no one's holding up for Christmas. So there's a lot more diverse titles, but you just get bogged down. I say bogged down. You're enjoying it because you're entrenched in awesome shit. Anyway.
Fair enough.
What's your addictive games then, guys?
I'll let Harry on this one again.
Yeah, don't say guys, because neither of us know who's talking next. Pick someone.
Okay.
You.
Right,
You,
okay.
Harry.
I will go next. Right then. A lot of people probably know already that I really fucking love R-Type. And there is a reason for that. It's because I cannot stop playing it. It's addictive as shit. Now, I've probably explained this before as well, but for those that don't know, R-Type is a really, really, really fucking hard old arcade game. Where you shoot things. It's side-scrolling, shoot 'em up. And, yeah, it's really hard. Literally, you will die a lot. But the thing is, you always feel so close, and you just think, oh, I could do it, yeah, one more go, I can do it. And then you get a bit further, and it's like exciting, and then you die, and you think, oh, I can do it, and, before you've wasted hours on it. Not wasted, spent lots of glorious hours on it, but, I still haven't finished R-Type, which is how hard it is.
The original.
The original
Nobody
R-Type.
has finished R-Type.
I'm say, speaking of Harry's love for R-Type, he did a trailer, well, not a trailer, a review.
I did a mini
Final.
review of R-Type Final, which is the PlayStation 2 R-Type game. Check it out, it's cool. Just play R-Type as well, it's awesome. It's hard,
Yeah,
but
get addicted.
yeah. But I just cannot put R-Type down. Whenever I play it, I just feel like I can do it.
Yeah, it's actually to the point that any time when a game beats you and you refuse to be beaten by it, and you retry and retry and retry.
I have called
that.
I have called that phenomenon R-Type mentality after my determination and my addictiveness to R-Type. Because seriously, if you cannot stop, if you're determined to just keep going and keep going, that's R-Type mentality. I've given it a title.
Everlasting persistence to beat this damn thing or it'll kill you.
Yep, R-Type mentality. That's it. What
Go on
about
then,
you?
Adam.
Yeah, sound familiar at all? Any of this?
Yes, it does.
Cool.
Classic shoot 'em up. I have 3 PC-based games. My very recent one that I cannot stop going back to play is SCP Containment Breach. Every now and then,
the SCP random
horror thing,
creatures
isn't
and
it?
things,
every now and then when it's getting a little more darker outside, I thought I'll put this Assassin's Creed down and just give myself a little frightening scare.
Because you were a glutton for scare.
Maybe. My second recent one would be Slender the 8 Pages. Again, another little scary horror.
Well, I think we've covered Slender on the channel.
Here.
So I think you're probably addicted to anything that gives you the willies.
And the long term PC-based game is, and no one has probably heard of this before,
Ninja Training?
Maple Story.
Oh, I've heard of Maple Story.
That's an MMO, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a free-to-play thing.
Yes.
Cool.
It's a 2D based platformer where you got to build up your own character and you get a selection of skills you can be. You can be when I started playing it, it was only 4, but there's millions of them now. But when I started, you could either be a magician, bowman, warrior, or thief. Obviously, magician all the way. And it's been going on since I started it when I was 15. I'm
So
24.
2 years ago.
Oh, yes, 2 years ago.
I'm joking, Adam.
Whoa, so
Between-
you've been playing it since you were 15?
Every now and then, a few months down
That's
the
like
line, I'll
9
go
years.
back to it.
Wow, that's commitment.
So we're talking about addictive gaming. Turns out we've got a hardcore binge drug abuse level here.
Yeah, because MMOs, they're like video game cocaine, aren't they? People get addicted to them, and they. Well, obviously, no one
I think
here
Adam's got
apart
it
from
under
Adam.
control.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But,
I lay off it for about 6 months, go back onto it for 3 months, and then it rinse and repeat the cycle.
yeah, it's cool.
You got this shit down.
So you get yourself detoxed and clean, and then you immediately, I need it back in my system.
Yeah, it's like a craving at a certain point in time.
At least it's not like one of those games you come back to and you play and you're like, why? Why am I playing this shit?
Well, to be fair, I've only gone with 3 of them because I haven't actually got anything for the next topic we are
Well, that's
doing.
what Jay's thinking.
that is this, yeah, that's what I was trying to bridge
GJ,
onto.
what is our next topic?
Speaking of next topics, Jay,
Yeah. Everyone completely ruined smooth radio link here.
Yes, we did.
Oh, look, Jay's doing a clever thing. Fuck off.
FireButton standard.
Yeah.
So what is the topic then?
Right, those games that we keep coming back to and we've no fucking idea why. And I'm not starting on this one.
No, I've got one easy. Marvel Ultimate Alliance, the first one, which is heralded by many as a very enjoyable moving beat-em-up game, yeah? Okay? You can basically beat up things, you get level ups, you get powers. There's a massive array of characters. You can have like 4 superheroes at once. And it goes from being fun in the first few hours to boring as fuck. It's a bit dungeon crawler-esque. You get random power-ups and things, and enemies drop shit, but it's grindy, it's dull, it's got the same monotonous soundtrack for every stage. They don't mix it up. It's just...
And yet you keep going back to it.
I do, because people keep saying it's awesome. I think, you know what? I need to give that game another fucking chance. I need to finish it. And I get so far, I get like, just past Atlantis, and I just think, make it stop. And I turn it off. It's not addictive. It's just monotonous, boring bullshit. And no doubt by the end of the year, I will have played it again.
All right. Update us on that, would you?
I reckon we should make Steve play it as a recording.
Quiet you.
All right then. So mine is kind of a similar thing, but aside from my, R-Type addiction, I am a big Spyro fan. You've probably heard that before as well. And
You did a game on cam where you were dressed as Spyro, so pretty sure we know your love for Spyro.
Really?
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Anyway, so Enter the Dragonfly, which is the first Spyro game to come out on the PlayStation 2, after the original 3 that were on PlayStation. So Enter the Dragonfly was pretty much moving it to the new platform, and it was...
Is it the Alien Resurrection of Spyro games?
No.
Changes the formula a little and makes
No, it
the main
doesn't.
character.
It's
No.
exactly the same. Shut up, let me talk.
Sorry.
It's exactly the same, but the thing is... It's very clear. This was like one of the first PlayStation 2 games released when the PlayStation 2 came out. So it's all like, oh, look at all the graphics and everything's really pretty. It is a really pretty game, but oh man, it has the consistency of cold porridge. It is so slow, the loading times. There's 2 loading screens. There's a loading screen for the loading screen. What? Yeah, and each loading screen between each world is like at least 5 minutes long. And it's all right, but I play it, and I'm a big Spyro fan. I finished it, and I think, yeah, that's not really very good. And then a few months down the line, or a couple of years down the line, I think, I'm gonna play Enter the Dragonfly again. It wasn't that bad, it wasn't that bad. I like Spyro. I give it a chance, and I get into it, and I'm like, oh, and then I just stop playing. And then a few years down the line, I'll do it again. So yeah, mine's Enter the Dragonfly.
Okay, so Adam, he basically said to us, I like all the games. I don't have one that I hate. So, it's cool. I've actually got a story with mine. This is great.
Yeah.
My game... Okay, I'm a big fan of the Wipeout series. We've covered one game on the channel, Wipeout, futuristic racer with weapons. It's great. I love the Wipeout series, and I crave more of it. All the time. And so, I used to sort of go around places that sold old PS2 games, and I'm like, oh, Wipeout Fusion. That's the one that's a bit different. I think I'm going to give it a try. And Wipeout Fusion is shit, right? It's absolutely fucking shit. I'm
What, you
sorry
say
if there are any
handles like a
fans.
brick?
It's too different. It handles like a brick. There's too much weapon play, and at that, it's more luck than judgment.
A highly aerodynamic hovering brick.
And you've got to grind as well. It's like you've got to level up your craft before you're any good by racing and racing and racing and racing
Shit.
on shit races. And it's shit. But the thing is, I'd forget this. Once I've traded in the game, don't have it, and year down the line, I'm craving more Wipeout again. I'm like, oh, Wipeout Fusion, that wasn't so bad, was it? It got to the point.
You'll buy it again.
Yeah, I'd buy it again, find out that it's shit.
Again.
So, the last time I did that, what I did is I thought, okay, no, I'm going to keep this game. And, so I don't waste any more money buying it again. I'm going to keep this game and put a note in it. And this note says something like, Jay, don't play this game. Play with your own poo instead. It's more fun. So it's like, I have this game with a note in it just for the purpose of, if I get curious again, I'm going to open it, and there's past me looking out for present me and probably future me saying, no, this game is no fun. Play with poo instead. It is better Wipeout than this.
Have you ever ignored that note?
No.
No?
Not yet.
So you opened it, thought, no.
Jay opens it and throws, fuck past me.
No,
He was wrong.
I have played it since, but I took a look at the note and I'm like, yeah. Well, let's see how bad it is.
So
and I
that's-
have,
so
you know,
back to my
I have
original
returned
question,
to
you
it.
did.
Yeah,
You have
no,
returned to it, but now because of that note,
no.
it's from
Your
a
question
different
was,
angle.
have I ignored that note? And no. That note informed me that I'm not going to enjoy this much. I'm not, I'm no longer thinking it's not that bad, is it? I'm just thinking, yeah, poo.
Right then, Adam, have you really got nothing?
I really have got nothing. Throughout everyone speaking, I literally looked up at the ceiling and thought, is there one really? And I literally
Adam loves all the
dug
games.
to
Man,
the
it must be
depth of my
uncomfortable sitting
head.
on that fence.
Yeah.
Right. Okay then, guys. Well, this has been the FireButton Podcast. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week. Not next week, the week after next.
Bye.
Bye!